Hello, what is happening, confidence givers? Happy Monday. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am finally feeling better and I'm so excited to be in here chatting with you guys, feeling like not death, right? Like, holy moly, I've never been so sick. And I thought I was better last Monday, and then took a turn for the worst on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you name it. But I am like fully healed, eating food. The brat diet is no longer. So as you guys are coming in, say hey. If you're catching me live, make sure you put live in the comments. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know where it is you guys are coming in from. And I'm super excited about today's training because I've heard from all of the people that I coach and all of the women that I've talked to, oh my God, I signed somebody up and I swear to God, they joined the Witness Protection Program. Okay, raise your hand if you have ever had somebody join your team and then they joined the Witness Protection Program and you've never heard from them again since. Raise your hand because it's happened to me. I know it's happened to many, many people and it's not uncommon. So what I'm going to teach you today is not something, hey, Tanya, how are you? From Virginia. Oh, my second home. I love it. Where in Virginia are you? Because I used to live in Arlington. Okay, how many of you guys have had somebody join the Witness Protection Program? And you're like, wait a second, like you were so excited and now what happened, right? So here's the thing that I want you to realize is that when you are starting a business, right? It's about learning a new language, right? Network marketing is a brand new language for so many people. And it's something that they're not familiar with. And so it's going to take time. And so one of the things that I always do when I'm talking to somebody that's interested in joining is I want to make sure that I lay a very, very clear expectation, right? I don't want to dupe them. I don't want to, hey, Janine, how are you? I don't want to dupe them. I'm going to let them know that they're going to be overwhelmed. Okay. It is a little bit overwhelming. And some people are that personality where they get lost in the learning phase of things and they don't get lost in the doing phase of things. Put in the comments if you're a doer or if you're a learner, because I am like one of those people that I'm just going to go and I'm going to fail and I'm going to like hit I'm going to start shooting and I'll aim later and I'll learn what I'm doing. But that's not everybody. A lot of people are learners first and they feel like they've got to absorb all of this information before they can go and launch their business. So I want to know in the comments, are you a learner or are you a doer? Right? What personality are you? Are you that type of person that's just going to be like, okay, I'm off to the races, or no, I got to go and learn everything that I'm doing. So I set that very clear expectation when somebody joins my team that there's going to be a little bit of overwhelm because they're learning something that's brand new to them. Okay. And I make it very clear that learning is amazing, but it's not going to give you the income. Okay. Learning is not an income producing activity. Doing is an income producing activity. And so I set it very clear to them. Somebody says Facebook doer says I'm a doer. Okay, awesome. I set it very clear to them that I can help close the business. I can help them with any questions that their customer has about the product or the opportunity, but I cannot get those people in front of you. The only thing that you can do as a brand new social marketer or business builder, whatever your company calls them, is to get people in front. You can only get that. They can only get themselves in front of their audience. Does that make sense? I'm trying to say this over here and I'm like stumbling over my words over here. The new business builder, you've got to get them in front of their people. And behind the scenes, you can answer all of their questions. You can do all of those things. But if they're too busy learning and too busy not doing, you're not reaching their people to help them. Right? Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense over here. I feel like I'm totally stumbling over my words. Okay. So what do you need to do in order to get them doing? Because so many people get lost in the learning phase, right? And learning is not an income producing activity. So one of the things, the first thing that you want to do is a leader. And I don't care if you have one person on your team or you have 300 or 1,000 or 2,000 people on your team. You're absolutely a leader. Or if you have nobody on your team, that's okay too, because you're learning how to do these things so that when you do have somebody, you help them set them up for success. Okay. You help set them up for success. Okay, so here's the thing. The first thing you want to do is you want to have some done for you posts, some curiosity marketing posts that they can copy and paste and tweak and make their own. Okay, so here's some tips for you. There are texting services called Project Broadcast. There's another app called Shout. Okay, if somebody can put those in the comments, Project Broadcast and Shout. I personally, with my team, I have a bot. Okay, doesn't matter. In that, when somebody joins my team, they get added to my bot or a Shout app. Okay, there's a link for a Shout app, and it literally gets dripped for them days of posting for them. Okay, so it takes away the guesswork. It's attraction marketing posts that are already curated and done for them. Now they can tweak them, they can make them their own, right? We even have stories put out for them so they can put their stories, because here's the reality. They're so overwhelmed with learning. And what happens when you get overwhelmed? What do you do when you get overwhelmed? Me, I do nothing. Okay, I freeze and I do nothing. How many of you guys get frozen and do nothing when you are in overwhelm? When I get overwhelmed, like nothing happens. Okay, so we want to try to abate the overwhelm, stop the overwhelm by giving them 2 weeks of posting. Not a big deal. You guys can come up with 14 posts that you can do as a leader, 14 great posts. Go back to some of the posts that your company has that's worked really well. Go back to some of your posts that have worked really well and put together what we call a campaign on Project Broadcast or Shout, right? That drips to them 14 days of posting so that the guesswork is done. Okay, because here's the thing. The quicker we can get them a sale, the quicker we can set them up for success and get their business rolling, the longer they're going to stay in it. Okay, because when somebody joins your team, what happens is they're so excited. They're ready to go. They have visions of maybe making $300 a month, $500 a month, thousands of dollars a month. When I joined my team, I had visions. Like the reason I joined, I was like, wait, I can be a millionaire? What? Okay, I'm going to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like that was what was happening to me. And so I was really excited, and we want to capture that excitement for our brand new business builders. Okay. So the easiest way to capture that excitement is to get them going so that they can have success from the get-go. It is spelled out, it is dialed in, and that, my friend, is duplication. Put duplication in the comments if that is making sense to you. Okay. So we're going to get them going because the idea is, are you ready for this? The idea is to get them their first sale before they even have their kit drop on their doorsteps, right? We all have to buy a kit to get started, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Your box, your whatever. The goal is to get them their first sale before they even get their product. Okay? That's the goal, right? So if we can have a dialed in, duplicatable system, we're going to set our teams up for success and the people that come on in. And then what happens when they get the sale? They get more excited and they keep doing and they keep learning and they keep doing and they keep learning, right? And so I want you guys to have these systems in place so that you can have massive duplication in your business, okay? So does it take work to get somebody onboarded? Absolutely it does. Does it take work from you as a leader out of your day to get these systems in place? It absolutely does. However, it is 1,000% worth the little bit of extra time that it takes for you to curate. Start with 7, okay? 7 posts done for you, copied and pasted. So when somebody joins your team, it is a copy paste. They can change it, tweak it, make it their own, do whatever. Attraction marketing post that's going to draw their audience towards them to ask them, what is that? So for example, in my company, and I'm just going to use my company as an example, we have our viral product, right? So whatever your viral product is, I want you to curate a post that gets people to ask, what is that? Put that in the comments. What is that? That's the type of response you want to get from your first post. What is that, right? I always like to say, don't give it all away in the post. Leave it to attraction marketing for people to say, what is that? Now, as a leader, you've been in this industry for a little bit. You should know what attraction marketing is. You should know how to create a great post, right? And you get people to say, what is that? You copy that verbiage, put it in a shout, put it in a project broadcast. You can put it in a bot. It doesn't matter. Bots are a little bit more complicated. Project broadcast, shout, pretty easy to set up. There's this thing that you guys know I love called YouTube. Go to the YouTube, Google how to use project broadcast, and you will learn very quickly how to set up your project broadcast. Okay. Like, that's all I can say. That's for another, training, is like a project broadcast, and it's training in itself. But make sure you have it duplicatable for your team. Now, the second thing that you want to have in place is and I've talked about this, is the systems that you have in place. So what do we have? Okay, you guys ready for this? We have a ATM group. Okay, put ATM in the comments. Add, tag, message. Okay, hopefully your company has something like this, or your team has something like this. We have two different groups, one for business builders and one for people that are interested in the product. Okay, so we have two separate groups. Add them. When somebody's interested, you teach them the ATM method, add, tag, message. You add them to the group, you tag them in a video, and you message them to see if they're interested in wanting to learn more in chat. Okay, that is duplication. Okay, anybody can add them to a group, anybody can tag them in a video. And anybody can message and say, what did you like best? Okay, so the same thing with the products. Okay, same thing with the products group. All right, same thing. I have a group for my team. We add testimonials in there. We show before and afters in there, and we add them to the group. We tag them in a video, or we tag them in a post that resonates with them, and then we message them. Okay, ATM. It's duplicatable. It's easy. It's step by step, easy to follow. Here's something else I'm going to tell you guys. It's amazing. Here it is. Are you guys ready for it? It's an app called Boards. How many of you guys have heard about Boards before? And maybe I'll do a training on Boards, because Boards is flippin' amazing. So this is a Boards app. Okay, everybody go and write Boards in the comment and download the Boards. Okay, download it, because here's what I have for you. Okay, Boards is like a keyboard that attaches to your phone. Okay, and in there is you put it into folders. Okay, so it creates little folders for you inside of the Boards. Okay, and inside of the Boards, you can have before and after pictures. You can have a whole board for testimonials. You can have a whole board for launching your team. You can have a board for all of your links, your social media links. And so it's easy. It's copy and paste from your phone. Okay, here is what I have. I have launching teammates board. Okay, this is the link tree to launching our team. And this is the link to the Shout app, so they get the text. Now, here's what I can do with Boards, and here's why I love Boards so much, is I can copy that board. So I've created that board. I can copy that board, and then I can share it with brand new people, so they have it. So we've got all of our testimonials. You can see, like, look, I'll show you. It's amazing. We have testimonials. These are all the different testimonials before and afters that I can then go and copy, and it's linked into different folders, right? So there's some for all the different products that my company has, and I can copy this, and then I can share it with my new teammate, so they have all of those things at their fingertips, nice and organized. They can copy and paste it, right? They can copy and paste their social media links. They can create their own boards, and it makes it so that it's easy and that is duplicatable. Okay. Tanya says, I love it. Yes, it is a game changer. It has helped me organize my business. I know Abby, my assistant over here, she uses it for everything. You can put your hashtags on there. Like, I am telling you, it is like a game changer for speeding up your business. Okay. If you want a training on boards, put training in the comments. Put training in the comments and I can do a boards training for you. Facebook user says I'm overwhelmed. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're overwhelmed. I hope you're overwhelmed with goodness. So what you can do is you can go back and listen to some of this, right? Because there's different ways to get your team organized. There's different ways to help get your team on track. Okay. So, and then the third thing that you want to do, so you want to set them up for some success. You want to have their posts done for them. You want to have systems in place, the ATM method, the onboarding system that we talked about earlier, having boards so that they can copy and paste and they've got everything that they need. And then the third thing is a sense of community. I want you guys, I think this part gets left out far too often. And what happens is people join network marketing because they want a sense of community. Put sense of community in the comments, okay? Why? Because you want them to feel connected to other people on your team, not just you, okay? On my team, what happens is I have got friends, people are friends with all these different people that are sidelines, uplines, downlines, doesn't matter. We all help and support each other. And a sense of community is really what keeps people building their business. Okay. It keeps people involved, it keeps them engaged, and it keeps them plugged in. And that's going to be the key to success and longevity in your downline. Okay. So, how do you create a sense of community? I love to have a team chat. Okay. We have a team chat where people can ask questions. We do celebrations. We, like shout out successes. We welcome birthdays. We do all of those things. We welcome people. We celebrate rank advancements. We celebrate first posts. We celebrate like going live, launching your business. We create a sense of community. Okay. It is one of the main reasons that people join network marketing is because they truly want a sense of community. Okay. So you as a leader need to instill that with your team. Does that mean you do the business for them? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. That's not that type of sense of community. You want to build a sense of community where everybody is just there to help support and reach their own personal goals, not your personal goals. Okay. That's what a leader does is they help everybody reach their own personal goals and not their goals. All right, guys, is this helpful? I'm hoping #value if you've gotten some value over here on this training. I hope it makes sense in terms of like the sense of community and the systems that you want to have in place. But what I can tell you is that a confused person does nothing, right? So we've got to try to take away some of the overwhelm, but we set the expectation that we let them know it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. You're learning a new language, right? But once they get going, it gets easier. But it's a brand new business. Like imagine when you started a new job, how overwhelming that new job is because there's so much to learn. This is the exact same thing. So you want to set that expectation for them so that they know out of the get-go that it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to. Set those clear, realistic expectations. So important. Okay? Then have some systems in place for them to launch strong. And remember, the idea is for them to get at least one sale or try to get at least one sale, before their kit, package, box, whatever your company calls it, launches. That is the key, okay? Because you want to set them up for success. And what I can tell you is momentum in this business is everything, okay? If we can get a little bit of momentum going, it's like that ball that just keeps rolling down and down and down and down. Excitement is contagious. Their audience will feel the excitement. And so we want to get somebody launched as quickly as we possibly can in order to have them have success. And the easiest way for you to do that as a leader is to have the systems in place, dialed in for them from the get-go. Okay. So I hope that this has made sense to you. I hope that you're getting some aha moments and you're not totally overwhelmed, because Facebook user says I'm overwhelmed, and I'm sorry you're overwhelmed. I hope it's a good overwhelm, like I mentioned. All right, guys, I will see you next week, and maybe I'll do a boards training on how to automate, how to use boards. Now, let me ask you a question. One of the things that I'm thinking of doing in here is a challenge on how to automate your business, a 5-day automation challenge. If that sounds interesting to you, a 5-day automate your business challenge, put automate in the comments. Let me know that it's a challenge that you would want to be involved in, and you would want to learn from. Okay. Put automate in the comments so that I know that a challenge like that would be beneficial for you, because I don't want to start something or put together something that wouldn't be beneficial to you. So if an automate your business challenge sounds good, put automate in the comments, let me know, and I will work on putting together something probably in the beginning of May, where we can do like a 5-day challenge. Anyways, I see automate. All right, awesome. All right, guys, I hope that this was helpful. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.